I'm your host, Kinetic, and you're watching GameOnEnd. Hello, welcome to our Addons series. Today we're continuing our look at Trade Skill Master. So, previously we were talking about creating groups and importing items to those groups. Today I'm going to show you a different way to quickly create some groups for Trade Skill Master. So if you go to the Trade Skill Master website and sign in, you will see at the top a tab for auctions, and you will see this option here for groups. Here you can create new groups out of items. You can view other people's groups, and then you can view previously created groups by yourself and other people's groups. So let's take a look at view all groups, and then we've done a search here, and you can type in anything you're looking for and it will show you any groups that people have created that meet the search term here. We've searched to start with for all cloth. So previously we were looking through the auction house, finding each item, copying it, a link to it into the chat, and then pasting that item in using the import. So this is another option that we have here. If we click in, we see this field here with an import string. Now what these are is item numbers. In the game, every item has an item number associated with it. Not all of them start with the I here, but in this case these are all those type of items. So all you need to do is select all of the text, make sure you have all of the text copied there, and then you just want to copy it, go back into the game, /TSM, and go to your groups, and then go to the group that you have created to put these items in. And as you can see, we have some of these items already in here, but what we're going to do is just go in here, paste, and hit OK, and make sure you have this move already grouped items, unless you have things that you don't want moved around, but for now that's fine. And as you can see, it's filled out this group with a few more things here. So if we scroll down here in the browser, we can see all of the items that should have imported and should now be here. So similarly, we can go in and let's take a look here for something else like leather, and we've come up with leather and scales. So we have basically all of the different leathers here, including things like wind scales and such. So we've got a big group of items here, and we can simply, so this would take a long time if we were trying to build this group out manually. You can go to leather here, and we've filled out this group here, and let's do one more. We've done enchanting materials here, and let's see, okay. Alright, so we now have a couple of much more built out lists of items that, as we previously have set up, are in a group of things to buy for a certain price. So let's start by checking the mailbox. So we've got a few sales here. Alright, let's start out by doing a quick search. Now, as we said before, once you start getting a lot of items in a list, it starts becoming much harder to sort through. So let's just simplify this. Okay, so we've got some cheap items here. We're looking for some kind of break in the price. Let's see. So we'll buy out some of these cheaper items just to give ourselves a little more inventory. Okay, let's go back here and so really in the beginning, when you don't have a lot of spending cash, we're really just looking to kind of handpick out a few of the really cheap items that just lets us slowly build out an inventory of things that as we get more quantity of, we can start selling. Now, of course, you're going to have to make some decisions yourself of how much you want to invest in. In theory, any of these things should be profitable. But obviously not all things are as in demand, as there just may not be the same number of patterns that use these materials. There also just may not be as many people crafting the items that need these materials. So in the beginning, I try to stick to the things that are needed to level for sure, which are most of the basic items. So that's what we're looking for here. Alright, that should do it for now. We'll wait for a few things to sell. That will do it for this episode. If you've enjoyed this, remember, pressing the like button is absolutely free. Subscribe and stay tuned for more Game on End.